Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at Dydx. This is a coin that we've actually made a killing on previously with our community. Hit some really hard targets. It does look like it's shaping up for a breakout here. We can see we've hit this level multiple times and we're hitting this little squeeze where the price action is more likely to shoot upwards, right? So there's a lot of reasons why the price might break up or break down here soon, specifically based on, well, a lot of different factors. We'll talk about that here and much more. If you're new to the channel, keep in mind I love to teach people to trade. I've been trading for a long time. If you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is the website, link down below. Also, consider helping us build our Twitter community. We are sending multiple tweets a day, over about 30 or 40 tweets per day, just trying to keep you abreast on all the news and just trying to make sure to bring what we can to the community. And of course, everyone that, eats, breathes, and sleeps Crypto Cash. All right, so awesome stuff. Thanks again so much for the wonderful feedback. Oh, and of course, if you want to become a better trader, website here, cryptocash.tech, is where you can register to become a better trader. We have some promotions coming up here soon, as well as day trades. We're working really hard to bring that to our community. Going to be somewhere in the range of 10 to 20 signals per week. Awesome stuff there. Be sure to check that out. So here's the thing with Dydx. First of all, it's got this nice pattern forming here, right? We're also primed for the pump in a lot of other ways too. We're bouncing off 50 on the RSI. We have plenty of room for growth. The MACD is kind of funky. We don't want to worry too much about that because when we work ourselves into a wedge, MACD never really truly gives you a specific indication of breakout. What you want to rely on is a few other things, and that is, Bollinger Bands. When you start getting that compression there and the retest at that level, it's a great chance we should see a break to the upside here. But I'm particularly fond of the fact that we are low on the RSI, but still bullish, to give us that momentum, that push upwards. We also got an increased amount of volume. Money is flowing into this coin. That's fantastic. Also to note too, Bitcoin dominance is starting to come down. Okay, therefore altcoins like this are starting to surge, and we're seeing some really good stuff. So I think we're right on the horizon here. In fact, it's funny, when Bitcoin's price goes down, the price of this goes up. That's a really cool inverse pairing here so far for the moment. Now, it is overextended on the 4 hour somewhat. We're still not completely overextended, but we have a MACD convergence. I love that. We are, at a 7 or an 8 on TD sequential, so we could see a pullback soon. But the likely scenario would be to pull back to the most recent high. Okay, so the price comes back down. What I'm going to probably consider doing is setting a signal here at 265 and then have a second entry at 255, just so we can average down if it were to pull back. If not, we got some skin in the game. That's essentially how it should work when you're trading currencies, of course. But taking a look at the 1 hour, the last thing we kind of want to look at here, or second to last thing, of course, is TD sequential. We are overextended. We're pushing really hard here. And it would make sense that we see a pullback soon just based on that sentiment. Now, if we look at Dydx's history, it does have a tendency of hitting 9s and still going a little ways, right? So obviously it's no foolproof. It will continue further past that level. But again, I would recommend not getting, not FOMOing in too much here, but that's why you want to maybe have a second entry. There are cases in point where the price does pull back when we hit a 9 here. So again, for the most part, Dydx is looking like it wants to pull back in the short-term time frame, but my speculation is we're going to see a pullback to this level here, right at the 257, 260 mark, and just kind of hypothetically get a bounce at that level. Okay, so again, we should see a pullback, but it may not be massive. It really just depends on how Bitcoin behaves, because honestly, if Bitcoin does have a massive retracement, then this coin very well could sell off to an extent. You got to keep that in mind. No matter how awesome a coin is doing, there's a great chance that it will do worse if Bitcoin does bad, right? That's just kind of the way that works. All right, let's take a quick look at our CC Golden indicator here as well. We can see that we've got some, a lot of signs here and there. We actually got a sell signal right here at this previous resistance. I can see why, because it was overextended. But the fact of the matter is it's still overextended on the way up here. Okay, so it's unable to pick up that kind of, that type of continuation, because again, it is pushing pretty hard here. So what I'm looking to do here is I'm going to set some alerts here really quick. I want to go ahead and see if I can get in about 258 as a rough estimate there, and possibly consider a long to the upside here, because we've got a lot of confirmational signs that the price wants to continue, but it is overextended on the hourly, and of course the 4 hour as well. We're getting close to that. Okay, so a pullback would make sense here. So I'm looking for an entry here soon, but if you retest this level multiple times, it's going to break eventually. Okay, so I think we're on the horizon of a really nice break. It'd be really cool to get one last little dip before we get the next increase here. So I'll be keeping my eyes on this here. So as community members, those who are in my trading community, pay attention to this coin. I think this is definitely worth considering. All right. We'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Again, you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site. Please help us grow our trader community. Get on in there and get engaged. A lot of cool stuff is happening. We're growing pretty fast. And it's a lot of fun too. We're also having a giveaway too. So some of our non-members, they have an opportunity to be able to kind of get in and have some fun before things kind of start to get out of hand. And when I say get out of hand, I'm talking about positively. These altcoins are going to get crazy. And with our day trades coming soon, it's going to be just a very, very fun thing. So looking forward to that as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. We'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day and take care.